Let me show you all of the Pro camera settings in POCO M8 Pro 5G. So first of all, we'll need to open Camera app on our device. Next step is to move all the way to the right so we can enter a Pro mode. That way we'll be able to see the Pro camera mode settings. And now let's start from the top and go to the bottom. So first of all, on the left you have a standard flash. You can put it on automatic, which will automatically toggle flashlight depending on the light. There's also option to activate flashlight always when you take a photo, or activate it all the time. That means it will always be on no matter if you take photo or not. Then there's the option right here with this arrow to activate auto exposure settings right here, which adjusts the brightness depending on the center weighted, frame average, or spot metering. So you can try to change between those three settings, and it may help you with the light and the blur. So next thing is here there's aspect ratio. You can change the size of the camera, but this also changes camera lens. So for best quality, I would just recommend to put it on 3:4 or 1:1. Then there's the option for a timer, which adds the shutter timer. This is also standard thing for camera. Then there's the time burst. When you activate it, you'll be able to click and hold the shutter button, which will allow you to take many photos by just holding it. It will just start taking hundreds of photos when you hold it. Then there's the option to add watermark, also standard feature. It will show a watermark on your photos. If you don't want to see it, then just turn it off. And lastly, there's just settings for the camera, and I've explained them in my other video, so if you're interested, go watch it out as it's more complex. So next, here on the right we have the camera megapixels. You can switch between 12.5 or 50. In 50 you will get higher quality of an image, so you can go with that if you want the best quality, but it will take a lot of space on your phone, so keep that in your mind. Then there's the option for the format for the photos. There's JPEG or RAW. For RAW is better for editing, and JPEG is just a standard photo type. And next things are on the bottom. So here we have the option to change the photographic style. It is basically a filters that you can adjust yourself. So you can change contrast, cold and warm tones, cyan or magenta tones, and saturation and sharpness. You can adjust it however you like, or if this seems wrong, just reset those settings and you should be alright. Then there's the zoom. You can adjust the zoom to the panoramic or just a straight up zoom up to 10 times, depending also I think on the megapixels. I think you will have different zoom options, because usually 50 megapixels does have only 2 or 1, but in this case, as you can see, I can only change it to 1. It doesn't work other way. And pardon me for that. Then there's the straight up pre-made camera filters that you can apply, so you can download or preview any other filters. I would just prefer to put it on original. Then we have finally options for the Pro mode, which are unique. We have evaluation that we can adjust. That changes the light catching of the light in your photo, so you can adjust it to